I'll be starting my speech now, but first of all, let's start by giving a big round of applause to our birthday celebrant today. Now, before I get emotional and sentimental, let me start with a confession. Tita, I feel like I need to formally apologize to you because for that one time in Hong Kong Disneyland where you carefully avoided all the scary rides, I accidentally made you ride the scariest one.
Yes, I remember.
Look, in my defense, buti na lang it was indoors and it was dark and I had no idea that you had a fear of heights. But honestly, it was a core memory for me and I will never forget the way you screamed like we were being chased by a ghost. But looking back, I feel like that moment is the perfect metaphor for life. Sometimes you think that you're playing it safe, you think you're avoiding all the scary parts, staying onto gentle, slow rides, and then life suddenly throws you into the biggest and steepest drop. And what do? You scream, you panic. But in the end, you survive. And Tita, you haven't just survived. You've thrived. You've handled every high and low, every unexpected twist with strength, humor, and a little bit of screaming. But jokes aside, when I think of you, Tita, there are 4 words that come into my mind.
What?
A ray of sunshine. Because that's what you are to me. You're radiant, warm, and you have this natural energy that makes people feel safe, welcomed, and at home. Sure, sometimes you can be intimidating, especially...
Sometimes only?
Most of the time you're intimidating, especially when you're in work mode. But most of the time, you're the one making everyone laugh, cracking jokes, and setting the mood wherever you go. You're the life of the party without even trying. People just gravitate towards you because being around you feels like being wrapped in light. And Tita, I hope you know how much I appreciate you. Even though I don't always reply to your messages right away because I'm not the best at checking my messenger, you still constantly send me reels. Like, whether it's you should do this videos, life advice, or random educational content, you always find little ways to remind me that you're thinking of me. And even though I don't always reply, which I do eventually,
Eventually after this, no?
it makes me happy knowing that in the middle of your busy day, you come across something and think, oh, I need to send this to her. That's the kind of person you are po. You always care and you always love. And let's be real, being a tita is an art. Some titas are strict and some are mysterious, or some will interrogate you the second you walk into a family gathering. But you, Tita, you have the perfect balance. You're fun, you're cool, you're loving, and you somehow manage to give the best advice while still making everyone laugh. You've been a second mom to me, a best friend, and a personal life coach all rolled into one. And I don't think I say this enough, but thank you also for shaping me into who I am today. From the very beginning, you've been there not just as my tita, but someone I could count on, someone who guided me, inspired me, and made me realize what I needed to learn. 50 looks incredible on you po, not just because you don't look a day over 35, but because you wear your years with so much grace, wisdom, and joy. If your first 50 years were already this full of love, I can only imagine how amazing the next 50 will be. Love you, Tita. That's
Thank you.